Hi, Geminis. So this is going to be your 3-month check-in. Let's see what's happening with you. We're going to take a look at October, November, and December month. I completely forgot about the 3-month check-in. So apologies. But yeah, we started with Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, 3-month check-in, which was last week. And this week is all about Aries, Libra, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini, Sag. So yours is the 5th one we're going to do. Let's see what's happening with you in the month of October. Show me October for Geminis. Show me October for Geminis. What's up with our Gemini collective? Show me more about Gemini collective. 5 of Wands. All right, fighting, competition, trying to heal it. Okay, great. And trying to work around it as well. It's like, let's get this back on track. And so we are. Things are getting back on track as we speak in this situation. So you might be entering a competitive exam or some sort of competition, competitive situation where you need to win. And so you are winning. You're coming out the other side. You're trying to heal through any sort of battles that you might have to go through, debates, I don't know, or it could be something around fighting, bickering with other person, trying to argue, trying to make, fight. There are people involved, but we all are bringing it back together. It's coming back on track. It's coming back on track. It's like, yeah, now it's like there was a minor glitch or there was a minor inconvenience of, people not agreeing with each other or two people not agreeing with each other, or there was some sort of competition that was there, and you were like, you know what, I know just the right way to calm this down, and we try to heal ourselves and heal with other people around us, or one person to be specific. Again, your scenario is your scenario. I'm not seeing that right now, but at least one other person, or maybe yourself, or maybe your situation, like, I know just the right way to work on this and get it back on track, get this thing back on track, get this project back on track, get this work back on track, something like that. Show me more. The Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. All right. Yeah, I told you. Back on track. That's what you're doing here. I feel like you took action, you communicated, somebody else did too, and you calmed them down. It's like somebody came in with a fight, with an idea of fighting with you, maybe, or there was some sort of mishap in your inner circle with somebody specific, or, there was a collective involved. You calmed things down, you calmed them down. So that's great. That's great. You both are now on the same page. You both are harmonizing with each other. You both are back on track. So it was probably a minor inconvenience of some sort that might have happened between two people, miscommunication, misunderstanding. That's getting resolved as we speak. And things are getting back on track. But it's not without effort, though. It's not without acknowledgement on both sides that this is how I might have hurt you. This is how you hurt me. This is what's happening, this is the right way to do it. Or maybe two are collectively at work buddies, and you two are trying to connect about best way to approach a work situation here, but you both come on the same page and you both come together as a pack. Like, yeah, there you go, we're on point with each other. King of Swords, Two of Swords, Judgment. All right, a little bit of confusion in the month of November. What about it? That's you at the bottom of the deck, honey. The Lovers. Let me see something more. What? The Knight of Wands wanted to pop out. Three of Cups as well. Okay. Doesn't make any sense to me, though. Let me see something more. Yeah, a lot of confusion. It's like, in general, you're a King of Swords. You're somebody who has a very strong mind attached to you. You're a strong decision maker. You look at facts while making decisions. You have a good head on your shoulder. You're like, yeah, facts, logicality, information. Bring it to me. I'm going to make sense of it, and I'm going to decide the best course of action here. But something here confuses you. And it seems like it's your judgment, it's your lesson, it's your opportunity to recognize a pattern here. You're telling me there's something that you would like to justify, but you're not. You're actively choosing, because judgment is decision. You're actively choosing to remain confused on a subject. It's like, I'm not going to address it. I can balance the scales here with somebody specific, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna rather move away from this. Let's move away from this. Let's move forward. I'm not going to make any decision. There is no decision to make here. I can't balance this up. I don't think so. You're acting confused. On a general basis, you are telling me that you're a king of swords. You know what you're about. You know what you're doing in a situation. You know who you are as a person. You know what you stand by. You know what the right thing to do is. But in this situation, specifically, I don't know what this pertains to, but you're like, I am feeling that call to maybe take accountability and balance the scales with somebody, or show myself karma, because justice begins with the self first. So when you're showing others karma, you're showing karma to yourself as well. You're creating good karma for yourself too, right? So it's like, I am feeling the urge to balance the scales with somebody here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, you're just watching. You're settling for just observing and being no wiser for wear. There is nothing to think. There is no new information about this. There is nothing to think here. But that's self-imposed, honey. I feel like you already know enough information about this. Okay. Otherwise, you know how to work around people, places, and situations that you're familiar with. You're like, I'm on point. I know how to heal things with other people around me. But when it comes to this situation, you're like, yeah, I don't want to take responsibility. I don't want to take accountability. Literally, justice can also represent accountability. Being accountable for your own action, as well as holding other people accountable. It might be that you are supposed to stand up for yourself and hold somebody else responsible for something here, but you're like, yeah, I'm going to choose to ignore that though. I'm not going to address it. I'm not going to talk about it. There is nothing to talk about that. The month of December, which is the Eight of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Eight of, I told you, it's, didn't I show these cards to you? Again, it was supposed to come back around. Emotionally speaking, you're detaching from a situation here. I don't know what that pertains to. Again, you're not specifying. You're being very shy today. You're not being very honest. You're not being very, like, I'm not, sorry, honest. That's not what I mean, honey. What I mean is that you're not being very upfront. It's like there are layers to this reading that I would like to get to, but I don't have that kind of time, honey. So you're being very coy. You're being very shy. Like, this is this, that is that, but no, we're not going to talk about any of it. You're telling me that there's something that you have emotionally detached from, or walked away from, and you don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to talk about it. Maybe that's the karma you need to show to yourself. Maybe that's the recognition that needs to happen within you, but you are insisting that no, no, I'm going to remain confused on the subject. I'm not going to touch upon it. I'm not going to look into that matter. And if I don't look into it, then there is nothing to realize, right? Because I'm very fact oriented. So if I look too closely in this situation, I might realize that I'm not emotionally available. Who wants to do that? So keep your insight and focus low on this. Let's not focus on this subject. Let's focus on anything else but this. And that will help me ignore it as long as I can. Five of Swords, Lovers, and the Ten of Wands side. It bears heavy on you. You want to communicate with somebody specific here. Express yourself to them. There might have been an ending attached to this situation, but yeah, it could also be the case that that's you, the Lovers, right? Gemini. You are literally manipulating yourself that it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. There is nothing wrong about this. It doesn't feel heavy on my chest. Walking out there without taking responsibility for the situation, feeling the weight that there is something that I can still be done in this situation, that there is something, a better way of handling this situation, a better way of acknowledging the situation, or making things correct in this situation, showing myself balance by acting correct in this situation, by acting right in the situation. But no, I don't feel that heaviness. What are you saying? What are you talking about? It's all good. It's all gravy. I don't need that. You're wrong. You're wrong. You know, the Gemini I'm looking at, you will not acknowledge. Chances are you will not acknowledge this is your reading, because let's be honest, the blindness is very high in you. You're not ready to see the truth of a situation. You're not ready to see the truth about yourself here, to be specific. We want to communicate to somebody specific here. I feel like the Lovers connection is also a person of interest, romantic interest, but we are like, no, it's too hard to talk to them. It's too hard to balance the scales with them. I can balance the scales with anybody and everybody, right? That's why you showed me, like, look at me, go. Look at me resolve things with other people in my community. I can do it. I can do it in my sleep. I can do it yesterday. But with this person, it's too hard. It's never going to come together. It's never going to balance. So, you know what? I'm going to wait. I'm going to not waste my time. Even though I feel like I should do something in this, I will not. I'll keep myself confused. I'll keep myself nice and not focused on this. I will not focus on this. If I don't focus on this, if I don't think about this person, if I try to keep myself busy with everything else but this, I don't have to balance anything, right? Yeah, well, you're right. But your spirit is suggesting that you would like to heal things with this person, that there is something that you can still do to improve. And the insight might be that you probably are emotionally unavailable to begin with. Maybe the last time you felt strongly towards, emotionally strong towards a situation was probably this strong connection. And that's why we don't want to acknowledge that we don't feel it again, that we haven't been feeling that way again for a long time. We don't want to acknowledge that we are not emotionally present, because if we were to acknowledge it, then we will also have to see when was the last time were we feeling that emotionally available towards something, or that we were feeling something. Page of Swords, yeah, the low insight. Your higher self is here regardless, and it wants literally moving towards this person. Even investing in healing towards this person is too hard. Otherwise, you have no problem with healing things, right? You know you can heal things with this person. And yeah, correct. Maybe it's difficult. Maybe this person is acting difficult. Maybe this person is very difficult. Maybe, yeah. But I feel like we can still approach this situation and try to heal it. But that requires insight about how you were contributing to a situation, how they were contributing, taking accountability. If we are not going to take accountability, then of course it's going to be hard to heal things with this person, because healing requires accountability on both parts, both the person's part. There is a need in you, a growing sense of need. Your higher self is authorizing that, hey, Gemini, you want to take action? You want to communicate? Please. It's going to be a good opportunity for you. It's going to be best for you. It's going to be good for you. This heaviness you feel, the need to manipulate yourself, the need to lie to yourself, it's all going to go away, and you're going to be a free agent, right? You can move about the cabin. Once you approach this truly with intention, even if it doesn't heal, it doesn't matter. You've done your part. You can stop doing this. You can stop manipulating yourself. You can stop acting blind. You can stop telling yourself that it was a hard subject. You tried. That's it. That's also a way of showing your self justice, right? Yeah, address the break. Address the break. Address why things broke away. Invest more into understanding and growing your knowledge, expanding your knowledge about the break here. If we can talk about the real stuff, that's how we heal. Just it came again. I used two decks and it came again. So what are the chances, right? The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. I feel like they're going to be receptive to it. That's you and that's them. I feel like this is somebody outside of you that would like to heal with you, and they will renew things with you if you were to come correct. Their only one condition is that talk honestly, speak honestly, speak what's on your mind, speak what you experienced, speak what I mean to you, speak about the real stuff, how we hurt each other, how you neglected me or maybe rejected me, and how I rejected you or neglected you as well. Let's talk about that. Let's improve on that, and maybe then we have a chance of renewing things with each other. Otherwise, what's the point, right? If we're going to dodge the taking responsibility part, what's the point? Maybe then we are better able to renew things with each other and balance up with each other too. Like other people in your life, you have no problem with acting in your through your mind. Look at this. You're all about the truth. Yeah, right now the cycle seems to be closed. That's why they're suggesting me that they are a very soft-hearted person. They are very loving person. They have love for you. They knew that they closed the cycle with you, but it's going to open or reopen only under one circumstance, which is let's talk about the real stuff. Let's balance with each other truly. Let's take accountability. Let's take responsibility for the situation. You take responsibility for your part and I take for mine. Otherwise, what are we doing here? That's what they're telling me here. Yeah, there's a chance for this to be successful. Look at this. Huh. Look at this. I told you. Can you see it? It can be successful. We can balance up with each other. It can be long term as well. You know it. You can feel it. This can be a successful relationship, not just stable, but also emotionally available. Yeah, somebody has to. I told you. Look at this, the Eight of Swords. Somebody fears speaking from their heart space, and it's going to take some one person a lot of strength to speak from their heart space. I feel like that's you again. I'm not trying to attack you with this, but I'm just saying they are telling me already that they are really loving and they have love for you. That's their truth. It's you who has to acknowledge that you have some sort of emotionality to give and you have to be emotionally present in this. Yep, it's your pattern to probably check out of relationship emotionally. Physically, you're there. Through your efforts and communication, you're on point. But when it comes to emotions, you have a habit of checking out. You have a habit of probably avoidance, emotional avoidance, not being present, not being in the moment, not expressing your heart space, what's going on in your heart. So there you go. The choice is yours, Gemini. Again, reverse energies as you see fit. There you go. That's all I have for you. I hope this helped and take care.